Brought to you by Gravity. Feel the force.
Before we even get into this, about this lying scumbag, I want you parents to take a look at this guy. I mean, seriously, take a good look at him. Now, for all you responsible parents, would you allow this guy alone in a room with their child? I'm pretty sure there's about 99% of the people on earth that won't allow their children around this scumbag just based on looks alone. I mean, look at this guy. He's a total freak. I mean, just look at him. And you know what's really funny? This guy's not a scientist, and he's talking about science. So let's listen to what he has to say here.
Then if you'd like, look at pictures from space where you see the Earth as a sphere. Those pictures are not fake. And if you want to get into it, the Earth isn't quite a sphere. It's a little bleh. Its spin is a little bleh, stretched it, made it slightly oblate. Those pictures are not fake, slightly oblate. Not fake, slightly oblate. Not fake. Just to create the paperwork that NASA has created, for NASA in this one case, just the paperwork to send anything out in space, to send people into orbit or to send them to the moon. That amount of paperwork would make faking it prohibitively expensive. No one could afford to generate that much documentation.
No one could afford to generate that much documentation.
The other thing, if you want to get into this, if you're really serious, if your friends are really serious, have them get on a boat or a ship and go out at sea, and you'll notice you can't see infinitely far. Furthermore, if you get into it enough, pick up a book about navigation or go online and learn about navigation. A very, very important thing you have to take into account when you try to navigate the ocean from a ship or a boat is how high you are off the sea surface. The higher you are off the sea surface, the farther you can see, the farther away the horizon is. Oh my.
Bro, I'm just saying, I don't know. Fucking science, bro! Lepo, okay. Check. Goggles, check. Right. Nodules, check. Right. Fucking science, bro.
Welcome to history! We evolved from Neanderthals. That is no mystery!
Well, why are there no monkey fossils?
What, are you kidding me?
I'm just saying,
Should've learned that way back in elementary!
Science rules.
Fucking science, bro.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Fucking science, bro.
T minus 7 seconds.
Fucking science, bro.
I will now open the door with my mind. I am influencing physical objects around me with the power of my brain. Psychic projections, visitors from outer space, physical objects passing through people's bodies. Scientists try to understand the world. That's what we do. We have a saying in science: extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. When we see or hear about something wild or unusual, we check it out with science.
Fucking science, bro.
So I am now going to make a wild, way out, extraordinary claim. The world is round. Watch. As ships sail away, they don't disappear all at once. No, first, the bottom will disappear. See, the bottom of the ship is gone. Now we can see midway up, and then the whole thing disappears. Now, ships came back. They didn't fall off a table. So people realized that the world is curved. This is a wild claim, because if you look at the ocean or a lake, It looks flat. Look at that.
Just a look, my friend, please look. Oh, look, oh, look, oh, look in the sky. Oh, look in the sky. Can't you see a miracle? The stars are close. Can you make a wish while they circle us? We're not spinning on the bar. They're all wrong for this
Look how straight and flat that horizon is.
Yeah, they look. Oh, look, oh, look, oh, look. Yeah, they look, oh, look, oh, look. Oh, look, oh, look, oh, look. Now please look at the book. Oh, where did the book go? Now please get a telescope. It'll reappear. This ain't possible on the globe. We're not spinning on the bar. They're all wrong for this.
Looks flat, doesn't it?
They're all wrong for this. Please look. Oh, look, oh, look, oh, look. Look, look in the sky. There's something rising from the
Looks
land.
like
Please
a
look.
flat Earth.
It's a moving to your eyes, please look. Oh, look in the sky. Oh, look in the sky. Can't you see a miracle? The stars are close. Can you make a wish while they circle us? We're not spinning anymore. They're all wrong for this. We're not spinning anymore. They're all wrong for this. For this. Just look. Please look. Please look. Please look.
But spend some time learning about navigation. Tell your friends to spend some time learning about navigation. Navigation's changed the world, by the way. What are you wearing? You're wearing stuff that came from another part of the world on a ship. It didn't get here by magic. It got here through
Science!
Fucking science, bro.
the ancient Greeks. Noticed that from time to time, the Earth casts a shadow on the moon.
People noticed that the place that we seem to be living would every now and then cast a shadow on the moon.
This is a lunar eclipse, where the moon gets in the shadow of the Earth. The sunlight is being blocked by the Earth. The moon's on the far side of the Earth.
That shadow was always round.
And that shadow is always curved.
Now, the only shape we know of that always casts a round shadow is a ball.
And the only shape that always produces a curve, no matter what the orientation, that is to say, whether you're standing in Greece at night or if you're standing then 12 hours later in,
It's the ball.
the shadow is always curved. This all depends on our fundamental understanding of the size of the Earth and its shape with extraordinary precision.
Science!
Fucking science, bro.
And you guys, come on.
It's about 18 degrees out here. And we're standing on top of Cahokia Mounds, just east of St. Louis. Behind me is a full moon, which will soon be going into a full lunar eclipse as it sets, kind of a rare experience, while at the same time behind us, the sun is already beginning to rise. So it's going to be a very interesting and beautiful experience. You can see the shadow creeping across the moon. It's a little hard to see, I'm sure, in the camera, but sun, which is getting very bright. Okay, so it's now about 7:04 a.m. and over my shoulder you probably cannot see anything, but through the moon left, it's about 2/3 the way covered with Earth shadow, and it's turning a sort of pale orange, pinkish color with the bright morning sun coming up. I find very interesting is I was expecting the shadow to come upward across the moon as it would go down and it would pass into shadow, and actually it's going the other way around. The shadow, as the moon is here, the shadow is creeping down across the moon, even though the sun's coming up over here, and that must be because of the moon's rotation around the Earth. It's moving farther up, even though the sun's light is actually coming from over there. It's actually coming underneath the Earth. So if you imagine, the sun is here, the Earth is here, and the moon is back here. This light is coming under the Earth, but the moon must be rotating around even though we're turning. So, well, it is now officially 7:08, and if you look behind us, the sun is just starting to peek up over the tree. Yeah, the moon has pretty much disappeared into eclipse. That's it. That was our amazing experience of a sunrise and lunar eclipse at the same time.
September 27th, 2015, I took pictures of the eclipse of the moon. I set up my 5-inch telescope using a 17mm eyepiece and took these snapshots. You will notice in the pictures stars show through the dark portions of the moon.
sunshine is much brighter than moonshine.
Fucking science, bro. Lab coat.
Moonshine.
Goggles.
Moonshine.
Nodules.
Moonshine.
Fucking
Moonshine.
fluid lines await you all.